Roblox age verification sucks. From Roblox lying to you, to Roblox working with some sketchy companies using your personal information, to way more that you'll want to see. And before we talk about Roblox taking your personal information, subscribe to me right now so my friend Froggy's base doesn't pass me in subscribers, so subscribe. So before I talk about how Roblox is using your personal information, I first want to talk about who Roblox is giving your personal information to, because if you set up Roblox age verification at all, and you sent in your ID and you scanned your face, you're basically screwed. Because Roblox is working with this very sketchy company called Persona, and Persona is selling your personal information to the government. And that one key point is kind of how Roblox is lying to you, but I'll explain that a bit later. But before that, I'll show you the type of information that is being sold to the government, because that information is very valuable. But before I show you that, I should explain that none of the information that was sold to the government was given with consent to any of the players on Roblox. So now that you know that, just look at this. Discord's third-party vendor, Persona, just got hacked and exposed. Anyone who did age verification with Discord, and by extension Persona, could be extensively tracked and watched. Then this is the information that they have gathered about every Roblox player on the platform that have done age verification. List government ID number, list IP address, list name, list phone number, list email address, list geolocation, browser fingerprint, list device fingerprint, list face, list country, list field, list string, list selfie background. And that last one is actually concerning. But before we get into that, I should also explain that the reason why he mentioned Discord and not Roblox is Discord also used Persona and Roblox also used Persona. So this goes for Roblox and Discord and every other company that I'm going to mention later on in this video, so stay until the end. So let's just discuss everything individually that I just mentioned, because that was a lot of information. So the first thing, if you did Roblox age verification check with your ID, not only does the government have that now, random hackers on the internet also have that, which is very personal information that can literally go to your bank. And the most terrifying part of someone having your ID number, they can literally pretend to be you, they can fake being you, they can literally steal your identity by pretending to be you by using your ID number to open a bank account, to open anything with your ID number, which is extremely bad. But let's get to something that isn't as bad, and then we'll go to another thing that is extremely bad, like them having your email. If they have your email, they can literally just spam you with countless emails of random stuff that they have or clients that they have just to promote random stuff. You'll get a lot of junk mail, which is very annoying, but that's not as bad as the next thing that I'm about to tell you about. They now have your IP address, which means they know exactly where you live and exactly what you're doing at any moment, which means they can dox you, they can SWAT you, they can send a private investigator to your house to get personal information about you so they could rob you. You don't know. And this is exactly why people said don't use age verification, and not to say that I told you so, but I kind of told you so. Don't use age verification. If you haven't used age verification, don't use age verification. And if you're still not convinced and you still want to use age verification, I'll show you a bit more things just so you know exactly what they mean and why you shouldn't use age verification, because it's very stupid and very dumb of you to do. Because of this, if you use face verification, now they have your face, so they can do whatever they want with your face. They can use AI to make it so you say whatever they want you to say, or they could frame you for a crime that you just didn't do by using AI to put your face on someone that did a crime. Or how about we talk about how they have your fingerprint, where they can now do anything they want with that data. Now admittedly, there's not much they can do with your fingerprint, but it's still a piece of data that is extremely bad to have if they're doing illegal stuff with it, just saying. And the most concerning part about this data breach is what they can see behind you when you did your face scan, which means if they can see a hoodie behind you, that means they can market hoodies to you with personalized marketing, which is very invasive and just very personal stuff like that they shouldn't have. Or how about we talk about how they have your geolocation, which is almost as bad as them having your IP address, where they can find out where you are just from your Wi-Fi, which is just very concerning and just very invasive, as I've been mentioning. And another person on Twitter actually agrees with this, with them saying this: Discord's age verification vendor, Persona, just got hacked. OpenAI plus US government plus Persona have been running identity surveillance since 2023. Anyone who has verified on Discord is now traceable. Nothing is private now. Again, this goes with Roblox. If you did Roblox age verification, you will be traced for the rest of your life. And I don't think that there's a way to even get rid of it from them having it. So unless you can get a new ID, which is impossible, good luck with that. Now we're gonna get into the companies that have actually worked with Persona, and they're very sketchy and you won't want to miss it. Look at this. Here's a list of some of Persona's customers: Discord, LinkedIn, DoorDash, Etsy, Brex, Swan Bitcoin, and a whole bunch of other companies that you've probably never heard of. And the reason why that's significant is if you did age verification on any of those websites, the same thing is going to happen to you that is also on Roblox, which means all of the things that I've just discussed, those hackers now have and the government now have, because this is personal information and very valuable information. But that also means none of this information was deleted, which is also something that Roblox mentioned, which is also why they have lied to you. Because if you seriously thought that Roblox was going to delete your information, how do I tell you? Because they didn't delete your information, because they worked with Persona, and Persona has all of this information that I've already mentioned, and a part of that is your face and and your ID, which is literally the biggest problem people had with age verification, and it actually became a reality. And also, if you did the age verification on Discord, that would have been the stupidest thing you could have done, because they have so many data breaches that is laughable if you did that. In fact, this person on Twitter actually goes more in depth in how screwed you would be if you did that. Hackers recently exposed parts of Discord's age verification system by discovering that the front-end code with their partner Persona was publicly available on the open internet. This revealed details on how facial age estimation and ID verification are integrated. So I will state this again to anyone that hasn't done age verification on Roblox yet, please do not do age verification on Roblox. It is very dangerous. And Roblox Blackout 2026, from the broken AI moderation features to the mandatory age verification, players are demanding a total overhaul. Is this a genuine developer boycott or a cold David Baszucki investor decision? Today I'm breaking down the drama, the scandals, and why the community is finally ready to quit. If you want Roblox to listen, you need to watch this. Let's start with the blackout itself. This wasn't just a hashtag, it was an organized movement that began in late January on the Roblox developer forum. A user named Crest proposed a strike to hit Roblox where it hurts. Their daily active users, the plan was for every top developer, from the teams behind Adopt Me to the massive Bloxfruit community, to set their games to private for a full week starting on March 1st, 2026. But March 1st came and went, and the player count barely budged. Why? Because the logic of the blackout was flawed from the very start. Because you can't ask a professional developer to shut down their entire livelihood just to make a point. These creators rely on Robux sales and premium payouts to pay their real-world bills. For many, taking their games offline for a week is the difference between making rent and not. While the protest failed, the anger behind it has only infested. Because the reason for the strike are only getting darker by the day. The real reason why the community is absolutely terrified right now isn't just because of a bad update, it's because of a safety crisis. On March 2nd, 2026, a whistleblower known as Schlep appeared on The Sean Ryan Show for a 3-hour expose that is currently rocking the platform. Schlep isn't just a random user, he is a former victim and a current investigator who revealed a symptomatic failure by the corporation Roblox to protect minors. He described a Roblox to Discord pipeline where PDFs, some with official developer status, would groom children under the guise of game testing or membership. Schlep also revealed that when families reported these crimes, Roblox would allegedly respond with a hotline number instead of taking proper legal action. Schlep even alleged that the platform uses private arbitration and NDAs to silence victims rather than fixing the core safety flaws. It's a complete moral collapse that is making parents pull their games off of Roblox by the thousands. Also, while Roblox is busy deleting classic faces, they're allegedly struggling to stop something way more sinister. The FBI and the RCMP have issued warnings about extremist groups like the 764 cult targeting kids on gaming platforms. These groups use cut signings where they force children to cut usernames into their skin on camera as a form of branding. Despite these high-level threats, Roblox's AI moderation seems to be focused on the wrong thing. In early 2026, we saw a 1,750% spike in automated bans, innocent players being terminated for evading enforcement simply because they used a VPN or a public school Wi-Fi, while games simulating real-world mass shootings are staying live for days. It highlights a terrible reality. The AI is going rogue, punishing the community while letting actual PDFs slip through the cracks. So where is David Baszucki during this crisis? If you look at the SEC filings of early 2026, the leadership's priority became very clear. While the community was panicking over safety and updates, David Baszucki was reportedly selling off massive amounts of stock. Recordings that show between December 2025 and February 2026, David Baszucki sold approximately 31 million shares on one transaction alone on February 10th. He sold over 250,000 shares when the CEO is dumping millions in stock while the platform faces record high lawsuits and safety investigations. It sends a clear signal to investors the imagination era is over, and the investor first era is here. The focus has shifted from the kids playing the games to the stock price on a Wall Street. Then there's the update that officially broke the community's trust in January, mandatory facial age estimation. Roblox now requires video face scan to access basic features, like voice chat or even standard text chat for certain age brackets. They claim it's for safety, but in a world of constant data breaches, many players are refusing to hand over their biometric data to third-party vendors like Persona. This ties into the March 27th deadline for the dynamic head migration. Roblox is officially retiring the iconic classic faces we all used for 20 years and replacing them with animated heads that many find creepy and uncanny. They are erasing the overall history of the platform to push high-fidelity tech that the whole community has overwhelmingly rejected. It feels like Roblox is trying to turn into a corporate metaverse and leaving its Bloxy roots behind. If a developer strike failed, what actually works? We have to stop thinking like creators and start thinking like consumers. The only language Roblox speaks is monthly active players and bookings. We don't need the developers to quit their jobs, we need the players to stop logging in. Imagine a coordinated, no login week if we can reach the iPad kids playing Skibidi Toilet Tycoon and the veterans alike and show a massive dip in the Sunday player count. The investors will notice we have stopped buying Robux, we stopped the engagement, and we force a seat at the table. We've seen this work with Dead Upload Day on YouTube. Community action only works when it's unified. So what are we gonna do? Do nothing and keep complaining? Or actually do something and stop playing Roblox and actually stop this whole thing? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stop playing Roblox from this day forward to force Roblox to actually do something. From Roblox making it so you have to age verify yourself to play certain games, to Roblox making it so you have to age verify to send Robux to people, to now Roblox making it so you have to age verify to get free items. And the last thing I mentioned where Roblox is making it so you have to age verify to get free items is the part that I'm really going to be focusing on in this video. Because it is a very nasty trick and I think a lot of kids will fall for it because they won't understand what they could be involving themselves in. And with Roblox bribing you, they're doing it with multiple items, but I'm just going to show you two for example because they're completely different items and I think it'll be an exact perfect example for me to show you. So the first item is the Star Wisp, which is just like a Pokemon cartoon character looking thing, which is kind of cute to be honest. And then there's another item called Striped T-shirt Black, which is literally just a striped t-shirt that is black, which is just a very good example of what it is. I don't know why I told you that like you didn't see it, but there you go. But these items are only items that you can get once you age verify and you prove that you age verified, which if you don't know the problem there, this is going to make a lot of kids make a decision where they're going to have to do age verification, which if they do age verify, there's a possibility that Persona will accidentally leak personal information of their parents or their information that will now be on the internet for the rest of their life that they can't get rid of. And if you don't know what Persona is, I made a whole video about it, but it's basically the website or company that Roblox uses to actually manually age verify everyone. They check over IDs and they check over people's faces when they scan their face. And the reason why Persona is a problem is because Roblox knows this and they keep working with Persona, but the reason why Persona is a problem is that they have leaked millions of people's real information by accident once, and it caused a huge problem for Roblox and Persona before. And it was very much like the Discord leak that happened a couple of months ago where millions of people's information were just leaked to the public, which were terrible. And this new update where they're trying to give out free items to people that age verify seems very predatory to their younger audience, which there's an amazing video on this with my friend's channel. Go watch that afterwards. He goes very in depth. But to give you cliff notes of that video, there's basically going to be a ton of kids that either secretly take someone's ID to then age verify to get these stupid looking items, or that cute looking Pokemon item that I showed you earlier, or there will be people just asking their parents for their ID that don't know that their kid could possibly be leaking their information online to millions of people to accidentally see it. And the second reason why I don't like this is because this could be a terrible thing for the Roblox community in general. This sets a precedent that you can hide things behind a paywall or a verification wall if you don't do something that Roblox wants you to do, which means you don't have a choice on Roblox. If Roblox wants you to do something, they'll squeeze you and they'll squeeze you and they'll squeeze you until you finally do what they want you to out of force, which means Roblox age verification isn't even a choice, it's literally a forced choice. You can't even choose to do it anymore because then eventually they'll probably be like, if you don't age verify, we're just gonna ban you straight out. Literally there will be millions of kids that will scream at their parents being like, I want to age verify right now because my account will be banned. That's literally where Roblox is going, which is completely stupid. But to all of the kids out there, I'm gonna explain to you why you do not want this outfit, or these outfits at all, or even these items. They all look like if David Baszucki went in there and designed the things, except for the cute Pokemon thing. That one you might like, but everything else just reminds me of what David Baszucki would make, because literally it looks like what he wears in real life. So if you don't like David Baszucki, just don't age verify. That's as simple as that, because it'll just help David Baszucki show to the government that he shouldn't be banned from everywhere, because most of his audience, or most of the people playing his game, are over the age of 18, which they're clearly wrong about that constantly. Because I was playing Roblox on my live stream the other day, and I was in the open mic, and there was a kid that walked up to me that clearly was a kid that wasn't 18, which just shows that Roblox age verification just doesn't work. So there's not even a point other than these items why you would even want to age verify. Maybe you want to send Robux to someone, but it's not even worth it. Just send them a card and then they can do it themselves if they want. The only item that I would age verify for is this item right here. The cute looking Pokemon one, because that actually looked cute. I kind of like it. But that also shows that you could be easily tempted to do age verification. So just please do not age verify. Under any circumstance, please do not age verify. Even if it makes it so you have to stop stop playing Roblox, just stop playing Roblox. Go play the Poly Roblox knockoff game that they made a couple of months ago, because that one's way better than Roblox, and there's no age verification, so just go play that. So hopefully I convinced you in this video to please do not age verify, because it's just not worth it. Never age verify, it's just not worth it. Please, don't age verify. That's this whole video. Just don't age verify. The items are not worth it. It will never be worth it. Never age verify. But if you don't know, David Baszucki is the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company named Roblox that he's currently making go directly into the ground. And recently, they released a new age verification update that made everyone so mad that they started protesting, and you could get banned if you protest, and it's absolutely crazy that you won't want to miss. But before we get into that, if you guys subscribe to my channel right now to get me to 10,000 subscribers today, so subscribe to my channel right now to get me to 10,000 subscribers today. And also share this video with all of your friends to show people how crazy this update is and how crazy Roblox is taking this. But recently, as I mentioned, they rolled out the new age verification update that everyone now has to deal with, and how you get around this is you have to either upload your ID to the Roblox, or you have to send a picture of your face to Roblox for them to verify how old you are with an AI. And this update has caused so much controversy that practically everyone is talking about how bad of an update this is, and it has caused so much of an uproar that people have actually started protesting on Roblox, and how Roblox is handling this is so mind-numbing that it'll make your head explode. But before I show you how Roblox reacted, because it's so outlandish that it will literally make your eyeballs explode, let me just show you how people are protesting, because it's very peaceful and it's something that shouldn't get you in trouble for. Not verified, not verified. And with anyone that isn't a part of the Roblox staff team, there isn't a problem here, and there especially isn't a problem with this next thing that I'm about to show you, so look at this. I can't chat, I refuse to verify. I can't chat, I refuse to verify. And these are just simple protests, and the next thing is even simpler, and it caused even more problems. Just look at this. Unverified, unverified, classic Roblox font, PBR. So as you see, that there's nothing wrong with any of this. This is just a simple protest that people are just buying to protest because this is just a stupid thing that Roblox added to Roblox. And something that me and multiple other people in this community have also stated that we do not want on Roblox, because it would be a terrible thing to have on Roblox. Age verification should never be a thing. You should never have to give your ID to a company that is billions of dollars, and you should never have to send pictures of your face, especially if you're under the age of 18, to a company with billions of dollars. That just doesn't sit right with me, and that doesn't sit right with any of the people that are protesting this whole thing on Roblox. Like, it genuinely makes no sense why this had to be the thing that they had to do to fix it so there weren't going after kids on their platform. There were definitely things that they could have done better to prevent this, but I'm just thinking that they're just going to be lazy and add AIs to fix this whole thing, because it's not really fixing it, because literally no one can communicate with anyone because of these tiers that I'm about to show you on the video. Below 9 years old, you can communicate with users under the age of 13. 9 to 12 years old, you can communicate with users under the age of 16. 13 to 15 years old, you can communicate with users from the ages of 9 to 17 years old. 16 to 17 years old, you can communicate to the users from the ages 13 to 20 years old. 18 to 20 years old, you can't communicate with users under the age of 16 years old. Above 20 years old, you can't communicate with users under the age of 18 years old. And I'm assuming you guys can also guess what happens if you decide not to age verify. You just can't type to anyone anymore at all. That's why people are protesting this whole thing, and Roblox's response to this is so crazy. I'm about to just show you what they're doing with a few tweets I found earlier. And this tweet will absolutely blow your mind, so you won't want to miss it, so look at this. I'm dying LMFAO. They banned me for this. Our content moderators have determined that your behavior at Roblox has been in violation of our terms of use. Recent violation. Reviewed 01/07/26, 8:44 p.m. EST. Moderator note: Roblox does not permit discriminatory language, behavior, or content of any kind. Violation. And as you can see, the only violation that they're saying that is happening here is the fact that their skin says unverified. And Roblox is supposed to be this company that's supposed to bring people together and unite a whole community of people, but right now they're just dividing and segregating thousands, if not millions, of people that play Roblox. And now you literally just can't protest an update that they had that literally no one wanted and no one ever asked for either. Even Schlep, someone that constantly is getting hate because of this update, even though he has constantly said that he doesn't like that this update is even a thing, and that the hate on him is completely unwarranted. And the person that made that tweet saying that he got banned actually made another tweet after warning people what will happen if you do end up wearing that skin on Roblox. Look at this. It's absolutely crazy that you won't want to miss. Look at this. Okay, so I don't mean to alarm you, but I don't think anybody should wear this shirt. Suspended for 1 day. Your behavior broke the rules against discriminatory content. And remind you, this is just because he wore a shirt that said not verified. This is absolutely crazy that Roblox has gotten to a point where you can't have unverified on your shirt because of a protest that is just peaceful. No one is doing anything harmful with this protest. And this is a multi-billion-dollar company that constantly makes bad decisions that made them lose $12 billion recently, and they're going to lose even more money because less and less people are going to want to play Roblox by this chart right here. And as you see, there are just less and less people that are playing Roblox recently after the update was taking place. So people are just gonna move on to other games because Roblox made such a bad update, and why wouldn't they? I completely understand. I wouldn't give my ID to a company that has billions of dollars. As I talked about yesterday, Think Noodles even agreed with that. You shouldn't give your ID to a company that has billions of dollars, and that obviously couldn't be trusted by how many people are suing Roblox recently and how many states are suing Roblox. And there's this YouTuber named Chloe Games that I'm gonna show a clip of in a second because it's absolutely mind-blowing what they talk about. What they say is on a video that's very similar to mine that is called Roblox is banning age verification protests. And what they say in their video is absolutely shocking, and I completely agree with it. It's completely crazy. Look at this.
Roblox has apparently started banning people for protesting it. I started seeing tweets from people saying that they were getting banned for uploading or even just wearing clothing items that protest the age verification, or clothing that simply lets other players know that they cannot use the chat. And honestly, that was the moment that I think we all should realize just how bad this is becoming. Now, very unsurprisingly, the second this update released, people immediately started creating and selling clothing and accessories in the catalog to protest it. And I truly don't understand what Roblox expected here, because when the entire community spends months explaining why an update is a terrible idea, only for them to blatantly ignore all of us and everything we are saying and then release it anyway, like what else are people supposed to do? I was going to say, what else can we do besides protest it, but apparently we can't even do that now because Roblox is banning people for it. Some of the clothing items are these guest style shirts that say things like Unverified or no chat on the front, and then some text on the back explaining that you can't use the chat because you refuse to give Roblox your face or your government ID. And a lot of the UGC accessories are very similar too. Some of them will say things like I can't chat, I can't see the chat, I refuse to give Roblox my face, I refuse to age verify, anything like that. Okay, all of it is just very clearly protesting this update. None of it is offensive. Nothing is breaking the guidelines or any of Roblox's own rules, which you would expect some of it to be breaking the rules with how many people are getting banned for this, but none of it is doing that. And yet people are being banned not only for creating these items or selling them, but also for simply wearing them. And it doesn't just seem to be one or two people tweeting about this, talking about this. Multiple people are posting screenshots of their bans, all for essentially the exact same thing. And at that point, it stops looking like something that we could call a mistake or a coincidence, because if it was one person, sure, you could brush it off as Roblox's moderation being broken again, which wouldn't exactly be surprising. But when you start seeing the same ban reason over and over again, the same timing and the same type of clothing being targeted, it becomes very hard to believe that this was an accident.
Now I'm just gonna look at a few of the screenshots in that video very quickly before I even talk about what she said. Like this one right here. I guess I'm risking my account for protesting. If my sibling plays Roblox during that period, I might be cooked because it's gonna pull that enforcement ban. And the unfortunate part is, he is completely right. You can get enforcement banned by this because people already have. And the thing is, it's their game at the end of the day. They can do whatever they want with their game, even though this is completely immoral. But what I don't understand is why they're going after this right away, even though it's a friendly protest, when there are people literally on eBay selling underage accounts so then PD3 files can talk to little kids on their platform. I think that's a bigger issue than what's going on here. Roblox is literally taking one step forward and then 1,000 steps back because this is just terrible. Roblox really needs to get in order where they're going, fire the CEO of Roblox because they're just doing a terrible job. Now I'm going to be talking a little bit about what Chloe Gaming was talking about, because I completely agree, as I've mentioned, what she was saying. On your avatar, as long as it's not like extremely bad, like the N-word or something like swearing. But this isn't anything like that. This is just a simple protest that I completely agree with. And if you agree with that too, comment down below #Roblox protest and I'll heart your comment. And now Roblox really has to fix their platform because this is just terrible. They're literally taking rights away from people that are on their platform that bought Robux to buy things on their platform. This situation has really pissed me off and I really want to know what you guys think in the comments. But there's this YouTuber named Think Noodles, and if you don't know who Think Noodles is, they're a YouTuber with over 12 million subscribers that made a video recently that will absolutely blow your mind, that will make you want your head to explode. But before we get into that, if you're not already subscribed, subscribe right now to get me to 10,000 subscribers today, because we can literally get 10,000 subscribers today, and like this video and share this video with everyone so this video gets more views, so more people are notified on what's happening with Roblox. But the video that Think Noodles made is absolutely crazy that you'll not want to miss, so look at this title. It was fun while it lasted, thanks Roblox. And this video performed way better than his average videos with this this video getting 2 million views, and what he says in his description is absolutely horrifying and shocking. Look at this. It was fun while it lasted, thanks Roblox. Roblox age verification is coming very soon, and it is going to make Roblox a very lonely game. Roblox multiplayer is breaking, and it's very worse than expected. After 10 years on Roblox, this might be the most shocking update yet. The new Roblox verification is silently destroying chat, teamwork, and multiplayer games. I tested the update across multiple popular games, and the results are terrifying. Is this the beginning of the end for Roblox multiplayer? This is absolutely terrifying to see how Roblox is affecting these big YouTubers like that, but this was not his whole description. There's even more, so look at this. It's absolutely terrifying that you want to see, so don't miss it. Look at this. In this video, I show exactly what happens when a Roblox account gets age verified and how it affects chatting, teamwork, and overall gameplay. From doors to 99 Nights in the Forest, even simple communication is completely broken. If Roblox is about playing together, this update changes everything. And this video reveals so much bad things about Roblox that'll absolutely shock you, and I'll show you the video that Think Noodles made later on in this video, but if we just look at the comments very quickly, you'll just see how badly it affected his audience. Kid, I don't have an ID. Roblox, you're above 21. Adult, I have a photo of a kid. Roblox, you're under 13. Great job, Roblox. Which exactly sums up the video I'm going to be showing you guys later on in this video, so you'll want to see it, so don't miss out. But this next comment is absolutely terrifying that you won't want to miss either, so look at this. They really went from don't use your real name to send us your government ID with 8,700 likes, which is actually a great point, and I completely understand where they're coming from there, because I will never give Roblox my ID. I just think no one should be able to give their ID to a company with billions of dollars. Tell me in the comments if you disagree. But this next comment, Think Noodles actually replies to it with something insane that you'll not want to miss, so look at this. This is Roblox's solution to PDFs having access to children. But this is not really a solution, as Think Noodles pointed out at the beginning of the video. Anyone can trick the identification camera into thinking the player is a child. If anything, this actually protects the PDFs, because older people won't see the sketchy messages and be able to report them. Well done, Roblox. You have made multiplayer harder, made content creators' jobs harder, trapped kids into being alone with PDFs, and locked responsible adults out. And Think Noodles actually hearted this, saying something that you won't even believe. Look at this. Great point. And this is a YouTuber with over 12 million subscribers speaking out about Roblox, and you can only imagine what they say in their video about Roblox. It's absolutely crazy. Just look at this. You will not want to miss it.
Well, guys, after almost 10 years, it's been a good run. Guess what happened today? One of my Roblox accounts got the Roblox age verification. It's coming, guys, to probably all of my accounts in the next week. I just want to see what this is going to do. Thankfully, it's an alt account and not my main, but it's only a matter of time. You'll soon need an age check to chat. It only takes a moment. Let's use the camera to do an age check. Well, that sounds great because I don't actually have a camera on this PC. I don't need it. So we only use the camera for this check. We delete your images and video immediately after processing, which has changed. They used to hang on to it for a little while. An age check unlocks more features and helps keep you safe. If you don't do this, then you can never chat. You can either use facial age estimation, which is AI, or you can use this ID verification. I'm not giving Roblox access to any of my IDs.
I absolutely hate that the Roblox age verification thing is even coming out, because I really thought that they would make it so it's canceled and make an even better update by now, but they just completely didn't. And if you hear his voice in this video, he actually sounds very sad and overwhelmed about this whole situation, that he's not going to be able to talk to his fans anymore, and I completely understand, and that's something that he goes into more in this video that you will not want to miss either. And you already know when it affects his main account, he's gonna make like a couple of posts or a few posts on Twitter about this, because why wouldn't he? He has to blast Roblox about this whole thing, because this is just a stupid update that they should get rid of immediately. Comment down below if you agree. And the next thing that he talks about is that he doesn't actually have a camera, and I'm assuming that there's a lot of kids out there that are from the ages of 6 to 10 that also don't have a camera because of how young they are. How are they supposed to do the age verification if they're not willing to give their ID from their parents? Well, Roblox is just gonna say screw you and say that you're just not gonna be able to talk to any of your friends on Roblox if you don't have Discord or any other platform to talk to them. You're just not gonna be able to talk to any of your friends, which is just gonna be so annoying and gonna cause way more problems than good. In fact, later on in this video, I'm gonna show you guys statistics about how it's already affecting Roblox, and it hasn't even been a week yet, and it's absolutely crazy. Just stay until then. And the only good part about this update, and it's still kind of a bad thing because you have to upload your ID. If you upload your ID, they'll just get rid of it immediately, which is amazing. But at the same time, it used to not be like that, which is a good thing that they added this, but also at the same time, it's kind of frustrating that you have to give your ID, especially if you're a kid and you don't even have an ID in the first place and your parents don't want you to upload their ID to Roblox to be even able to talk to any of your friends. Last point before I show you another part of this video that will absolutely blow your mind, but I'm actually so glad that he's giving good advice to his audience not to show their IDs, because he didn't show his ID and people that are younger might have decided to show their ID if he did, so I'm so glad that he didn't. But this next part of the video will absolutely shock you, so look at this.
So we're going with the AI. Now, if you didn't already know, this is what's going to happen with the age check. I'll probably be here. But these are the users you can chat with, or without verification, you cannot communicate with anyone. So if you don't have a camera, like I don't actually on this PC, well, good luck chatting with anyone. And for me, who's well above 21 years old, I can't communicate with anyone under the age of 18. And as I know, I would say maybe 3 of you watching this video right now are above 18.
As I mentioned in my last video, and as I'm going to mention again, they added these tiers of age, and if you fit in any of those categories, you will not be able to talk to the one younger than you to protect kids, which obviously isn't going to protect kids because there are literally people selling underage accounts of Roblox on eBay right now as we speak. That is absolutely terrible, and I'm surprised that Roblox didn't think that this would happen, because there are absolute creeps out there that are willing to buy these accounts, and people already have bought in these accounts and gotten banned, which I'm glad Roblox has caught this and banned some accounts. But this wouldn't even be a problem if they just got rid of this altogether and did something better, like grabbing actual moderators and doing it themselves that are actually better than what they had previous. Like, this situation is seriously pissing me off, and tell me in the comments if you agree with me and this is also pissing you off. And the next part of the video that I'm going to be talking about is how he talks about if you don't verify, you're not going to be able to talk to anyone, which is stupid. Imagine if you have a couple million subscribers, or you have a couple hundred friends on Roblox, and now you just can't talk to any of them because you're just not willing to give your ID or verify at all because you're too young, or your parents just don't want you to show your face to a multi-billion-dollar company, which I completely wouldn't be comfortable showing my kids to it. I don't have kids, but if I did, I wouldn't let them scan their face for a multi-billion-dollar company to see it. I think that's very weird, and I definitely wouldn't trust David Baszucki with it, because he has also not shown that he is trustable with this information, because of the amount of times he's been ignorant and just ignoring the problem altogether. And this next part of the video will make your eyes explode just by how stupid it is. Just look at this.
The reason I'm showing you that is because soon you're gonna get into games with me, and I'm going to completely ignore you, and you're gonna wanna unsubscribe. But guys, it ain't me. It's Roblox not letting me see your messages, and conversely, you can't see my messages as well. All right, so we'll do this on my alt. Get ready for the camera. We're gonna continue. Well, let's see what happens if I continue. It wants to use available It's gonna use my Elgato. What am I gonna? Here, you want to put my PlayStation on? Hold on. Sure. Center your face in the circle. Oh, it says take photo. Maybe it's getting venom there. Turn your face slightly left. Take photo. There we go. Take photo. Estimating your age? What? Right? Okay. So wait, I'm just realizing I could literally take a video of someone looking forward, looking left, and looking right. I'm not gonna do this because I'm gonna get totally banned in Roblox for doing so, but you could totally do that by using a video source just like a PlayStation, like on a YouTube video. Not making any suggestions, guys. Oh my goodness, at least, oh geez, I don't know what, okay. Let's continue on another device. Oh, I'm gonna hide that QR code because who knows. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Loading camera. Turn your face slightly left. Sorry you guys can't see this. Estimating your age. Oh geez, this is gonna go real bad.
That is also a very good point that he just pointed out. He will not be able to talk to you because he's not as old as you guys, and Roblox will not allow him to talk to you guys because he's literally in his mid-20s. Now, the thing that Roblox could do to fix this is make it so every star creator on Roblox, which is a thing that Roblox gives you if you get a certain amount of subscribers and also a certain amount of views a month on Roblox, you get a star next to your name on Roblox, and you also get these rewards after getting a certain amount of followers on Roblox, like 100,000 or a million. But if you do end up getting that, why don't they just make it so you can either talk to anyone or just talk to anyone that is following you on Roblox in the first place, because you're a star creator, they've verified who you are, so if you do anything weird, they'll just report you to the police. I think that's a perfect solution, but of course Roblox will not do this, and if they do this, I'll give them props, but they won't do this. But overall, this is just a stupid update that Roblox added, and I'm so glad that this guy is speaking out about it, because if you are a fan of him and you're in a Roblox game and you just can't talk to him, it'll be super annoying and it'll make you want to unsubscribe to him, which is why he's stating that. And I think that's also why he made this video as well. But if you don't know who Creekcraft is, he's the biggest Roblox commentary channel on YouTube, and he averages over 200 million views a month, so it's a big deal if he talks about this. So you want to see what he says, it's absolutely shocking. But before we get into that, if you guys can subscribe to the channel right now to get me to 10,000 subscribers today, because we can get 10,000 subscribers today, and hype this video as much as possible by pressing the like button and hyping this video. But recently, Creekcraft uploaded a video that is absolutely shocking. Look at this. This was a bad that idea. And in that video, he talks about how there's so many Roblox protests on Roblox that it has actually gone onto the news. And another thing that he talks about is that governments are actually talking about age verification and how they don't like it, and how people are selling age verified accounts on Roblox for PD3 files to buy them. And he talks about way more in this video that you will not want to miss.
And boy, do we have a lot to talk about regarding it, because look, the protests were literally on the news. People were protesting so much on Roblox that it literally got on the Brazilian news. And oh boy, things are looking good for Roblox. Look at this. Roblox's age verification faces a chaotic rollout. Roblox's AI age verification is a complete mess. Roblox's age verification system is a train wreck. Roblox's new age verification is fooled by shockingly simple tactics. And by shockingly simple tactics, I'm literally just talking about like a kid drawing a beard on his face with a Sharpie marker. Like this actually, I still can't believe this actually worked, but yeah, this actually worked. If we estimated your age is 21 or older, yeah, okay.
I find that absolutely crazy that something on Roblox has gone on the news even when it's inside of Roblox, because all of this protesting has been inside of Roblox and not outside of Roblox. But that would be kind of funny if you did just see people on the roads protesting that Roblox shouldn't be age verified. That would actually be funny, and that would spread the word even more because people would promote that on TikTok, because you know someone on the street would just be recording that. And the other thing that he talks about where someone just scribbled on their face and they thought it was an older person is absolutely hilarious, because this just proves how inaccurate Roblox age verification is and how it shouldn't be used at all. Because like, if it can't tell what a kid looks like if they just scribble on their face, anyone can be shown as an adult on Roblox, which is just terrible and goes against what they wanted to do on Roblox in the first place. But who am I to judge a multi-billion-dollar company that lost $12 billion because of this update, right? Even though this entire community has basically said that they don't like this update, they're just gonna keep doing it, as Creekcraft talks about later on in this video. And he actually talks about and how if you just want this update to be gone, he gives a few ideas on how to get it to be gone. And you won't want to miss that explanation. Look at this.
Anyway, okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let's address it. The age checks, the age verification. Where are we at? What's going on? Is Roblox removing them? Well, since the last video I made on this, like I said, there's been massive protests in Roblox. So many protests, in fact, that they've been on the Brazilian news. By the way, don't look and see what that says in English, because it's not it's not great, I'll tell you that. What's crazy though is the protests have gotten so bad on Roblox that and I'm not even joking here, the official government of Brazil, I'm not even joking, this is the official account for the government of Brazil, the country of Brazil, they tweeted about it. Look, urgent, the day the entire internet stopped the protests in favor of the Brazilian people's rights. What are they talking about? Talking about Roblox chat bans.
Again, it is absolutely crazy that the official government of Brazil has actually talked about the age verification update because of how many people are talking about it on Roblox. That actually shocks me that this many governments are actually talking about Roblox at this current moment, because so many people and so many governments are trying to sue Roblox, and now the Brazilian government is going after Roblox like this. This is absolutely crazy. And it just shows how many people are like combating this whole update, because a lot of people do not like this age verification update, considering I've uploaded so many videos about this age verification update that you should go and watch them after this, because they're really great videos and I think you would enjoy them if you're enjoying this one. But that is absolutely crazy that the government of Brazil is talking about the Roblox age verification update, because that's like if my country, Canada, were to just be like on Twitter, stop this Roblox age verification stuff. Like, that would never happen because it's the government of Canada. You would never expect that. I just find that so crazy that the government of Brazil would do that. Even if citizens of Brazil are even saying things on signs that are mean, I find that very funny. But this next part of the video is the second biggest part of the video, and I think you guys will really appreciate it, because Creekcraft talks about a few things that you could do to get Roblox to stop doing this update. But the biggest thing in this video is near the end of the video, so stay tuned. But look at what Creekcraft says here. It is absolutely crazy that you won't want to miss.
I thought that was kind of funny. I also want to say, look, I see a lot of people protesting on Roblox. I see a lot of posts, a lot of videos, a lot of TikToks of people protesting on Roblox. Protesting on Roblox ain't gonna do nothing. If you really want Roblox to get rid of the update, take it away, revert it, you gotta stop playing Roblox. You can't be like,
oh man, I hate Roblox. Roblox sucks. This is the worst game ever.
While also still playing Roblox, because you're just giving them more money. They don't care. If you want them to revert the update, you gotta take away what they love most, which is money. And the only way to do that is to stop playing the game. I just thought I'd point that out because a lot of you guys, like, you have good intentions, but you're not really doing much.
I think he is completely right there because you have to stop playing Roblox to get Roblox to actually care, because money is a very important thing to Roblox, apparently, because they actually lost $12 billion and they're still doing this stupid update. But they do really care about money, considering they're adding AI to everything and they're just trying to maximize the whole game because of AI, which is a whole other topic that I've also talked about in other videos, that you shouldn't add AI to Roblox in any circumstance because it's just lazy and it's also just not practical, as we've seen in this video, that millions of people agree with and thousands of people have talked about. But it also is very hypocritical to protest on Roblox and then say that Roblox is terrible even though you're playing Roblox. I completely understand. I actually completely agree with Greekcraft there. If you want this age verification update to be gone, just stop playing Roblox for like a month. People, I guarantee David Bazooki will stop the age verification update right then and there because he does not want a failing company again, because we all know he's had multiple failing companies in the past and he probably doesn't want his biggest company to fail again. So if millions of people just randomly stop playing Roblox, there's definitely a reason why, and it's because of the age verification update. He'll stop the age verification update and think of another thing to do. Maybe actually add better moderators, because that's actually a better way of solving the issue that they had with the PDFs. Comment down below if you agree with that. But this next part of the video is actually eye-opening, and I think you'll agree with it even more.
Another really big problem that's come with the update is people selling age-verified Roblox accounts on black markets. eBay, not a black market, but website here. Let me just show you actually. So like there's an entire Twitter account just selling an age group 18 to 20 Roblox account for $50. Here's another one, 13 plus for $10. Here's literally a whole bunch. Look at this. They're just selling age verified Roblox accounts. Look at this. This is bad. Like, this is a black market full of just age verified Roblox accounts. 21 plus age group, 21 plus verified, 21 plus voice chat enabled. Like, look at this. You can literally pick which one you want. 18 years old. This one's 2009, which, what age does that put you? I don't know. 18 plus, 21. This one down here is 13 to 15.
First of all, what big creeps out there are actually selling age-verified accounts on eBay? That's just terrible. I honestly think that's a bigger issue than the PDFs that were on Roblox, because that will just cause even more PDFs in the long run. And Creekcraft actually talks about later in this video how eBay actually is dealing with these age-verified accounts being sold on eBay. And to be honest, they're actually doing a pretty good job, as Creekcraft also agrees with. And also, who is the creep that made the black markets for these age-verified accounts in the first place? That's an even bigger creep than the people that are actually selling them on eBay. Like, that has to be shut down very quickly. Like, I'm sure those websites aren't worried about breaking laws, as Creekcraft has mentioned, because they're breaking a law already by selling these accounts in the first place. And imagine buying an age-verified account for $50. That's actually insane. If you buy that for $50 because you can actually get a Roblox account for free, the government should have the right to just take all of your money because you're not spending it properly. And if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll make a video about these black market Roblox accounts in just one video, because there's a lot to go on here. Because honestly, I think that's going to be a big video for me, because that's like a big topic right now. Especially if you had age verification in the title, it'll do amazing. But also, this next part of the video is absolutely wild that you won't want to miss, so look at this.
And like, everyone told Roblox that this was going to be a huge problem, and I'm really curious what they do to solve this, because it's like, what's stopping some bad guy from just going on one of these websites, buying a Roblox account that says they're 13 to 15, and now suddenly you got a 40-year-old man who can only talk to 13 to 15-year-olds. Like, that seems like a really big problem. And if Roblox hasn't been able to stop black market sites for 10 plus years now, what are they going to do to stop this? I don't know. Luckily, eBay has stated, they've came out and they said that they are taking these down. A spokesperson for eBay has stated that they're removing Roblox age-verified accounts from being sold as it violates their site's policy. So those are actually getting deleted from eBay. Like I said, though, the problem is these black market sites. Most of them are illegal already anyway, so like, what are they going to do? Just like, they're just going to ignore the laws. They're just going to ignore the rules, and they're just going to keep selling them. So with everyone complaining about the update, what has Roblox done? So this is the video we watched in the last video, basically saying that, you know, Roblox is working on age verification. They're going to make it better, etc., etc., etc. Well,
and Creekcraft is right there. This is a big problem, and this is a big problem that Roblox really needs to fix. Because if a PDF buys one of these accounts, they'll just only be communicating with kids. And sure, Roblox can ban all of these accounts, even though their work ethic hasn't shown in the past that they're willing to even focus on that much. So I really highly doubt that they'll even do that, and if they do that, props to Roblox Roblox because they fixed the problem that they created. And it doesn't seem like they're gonna work on it anytime soon, and if they don't work on it, people will just make more and more videos about it, people will keep protesting, and people will keep complaining, because I definitely will, and I definitely won't shut up. But if you don't know who David Baszucki is, he's the CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company named Roblox that he's currently making crumble directly into the ground. But recently, David Baszucki made a response about the age verification update on Twitter that you won't want to miss under any circumstances. But before we get into that, if you guys can subscribe to my channel right now to get me to 10,000 subscribers today, because we can literally get 10,000 subscribers today, and press the join button right now to support the channel and keep the channel running. But recently, Roblox added a new age verification update that everyone hated, and I've actually made a few videos about that, so go back and watch them after this one. And that update being the new age verification update that literally no one likes. But on Twitter, they say something that is absolutely crazy that you won't want to miss. Look at this. An update from CEO at David Baszucki on age verification. What's next for trusted connections and more controls for creators. And under that post, they show a video of David Baszucki actually responding to everything. It's absolutely crazy that you won't want to miss. And he actually lies in it too that you won't want to miss either, because it's absolutely crazy that you won't want to miss. So look at this.
Hey, welcome. This is Dave Baszucki, Roblox CEO, bringing you another Roblox Today update. Today's Thursday, January 8th, and we wanted to share some of the progress on our age check rollout. We're tracking on a similar curve in the US and the rest of the world on adoption, just as we saw in Australia and New Zealand when we did the rollout last month. I want to share a few things we have planned as part of the rollout.
But before we get into that rollout, he sounds so boring in this that it's gonna make me die. So I'm gonna try getting through his points very quickly when I show the video. And if you noticed in that video, he talks about how he's seen a similar curve in the US and the UK. If he's noticed a similar curve, he should have noticed also that a lot of people haven't been liking the update, so he should have just got rid of the update. Literally thousands upon thousands of people a day are adding Roblox on Twitter being like, we don't like this update, and they're absolutely doing nothing about it. They should change this right now, and tell me in the comments if you agree with that. Because how can Roblox and David Baszucki be this oblivious about the whole thing? They're a multi-billion-dollar company that can literally hire anyone on the entire planet to fix this, and they're just not fixing this. They could have did anything else other than add AI to do this for them. And later on in this video, he actually says some wild things that you won't want to miss. But David Baszucki has to be the worst CEO to ever exist. Tell me in the comments if you also agree with that. But also, there's been literally no progress in this age verification update at all, other than just pissing off everyone in the community. Like, this update has to be worse than when YouTube turned off the dislike button. Like, how can Roblox fumble that hard? But Roblox is about to fumble even more because of the next thing that David Baszucki says right here that you won't want to miss. Look at this.
First, we're expanding how trusted connections enable communication with friends and family with either a phone contact or a QR code. Stay tuned on this. Second, we're going to be expanding the control creators have to help users match with other users of similar ages in game instances. And third, we're exploring a pathway for verified influencers to have conversations with their fans. Fourth, we're working on giving devs more visibility on chats in their experiences.
I'm sorry, you're gonna make it so people have to connect their numbers to Roblox? That's even crazier than adding your ID. I would never add an ID to Roblox, but I'm never adding my number to Roblox. Oh my god. Like, how many more private things will you have to give for Roblox to be like, okay, that's enough? Because this is too much personal information that Roblox is just trying to get out of people. Especially kids of that matter. And what happens? Will you get banned if you just don't give your number eventually? Because that's how Roblox is going. You're not gonna be able to play Roblox if you don't give your number away. That's how it's gonna end up going. Like, you already can't chat if you don't give your ID. They're gonna make it so you can't play if you don't give your number soon. I guarantee it. Watch that update happen in like a few years. Like, didn't people get mad at TikTok for doing the same update where you added your phone number to TikTok? I'm pretty sure people got mad about that, and people are gonna get mad about this eventually because I can already just feel it. Roblox has made so many bad decisions recently that is crazy. But the next thing that David Baszucki talks about is making it so verified creators can talk to their fans, which is actually something I talked about in my last video, which is amazing. I'm actually glad that David Baszucki is doing this. This is actually the first time I'm saying, good job, David Baszucki. I'm glad you're doing that, because Think Noodles talked about how he's not going to be able to talk to his fans anymore, and if they just make it so creators or people that are verified can talk to their fans, that's amazing. But the downside of that is this shouldn't have even been a problem because of age verification in the first place. They should have found a new system for this in the first place, so other than that, it's just a terrible idea. But I really do think if they're not going to get rid of age verification, that's a very good idea, at the bare minimum. But the next thing that David Baszucki talks about is absolutely terrible, and that isn't a good idea. Look at this.
To better understand and moderate their experiences. Remember, age estimation is fast, it's simple, and we don't retain any images in the process. And you can also use your ID in addition to facial age checking. And you can also use parental consent if you're under 13 to help set your age. We have more fast follows on our age check release on the way.
He's just lying there about age estimation because it is not reliable in the slightest. There's so many cases where 8-year-olds are counted as 19-year-olds and 19-year-olds are counted as 8-year-olds. And if you don't believe me, look at a few of these tweets. They're absolutely crazy that you won't want to miss. At Roblox, your age verification system is awful. It thinks my 12-year-old is 16 to 17 and now it won't let me change her age. And she's stuck only being able to play/chat with much older people. And your support desk isn't helpful at all. You need to fix this. And they do need to fix this because this is a terrible issue that they haven't fixed yet and they probably aren't gonna fix because it's impossible to perfectly predict someone's age from their face with an AI. But this next tweet is actually worse because it's something that Roblox actually tried to protect people from, but it majorly failed, where instead of a young person being put as an older person, it's an old person being put as a younger person. Look at this. It's absolutely crazy that you won't want to miss. Guys, I'm so desperate. If anyone has a Roblox account that's verified to be 21 plus, please DM me the email connected to your account because Roblox thinks I'm 12 years old and I can't appeal it without a verified parent. But this is actually a scary tweet because imagine if a PD3 file got put as a kid on Roblox and actually could message other kids. That's crazy. Like, Roblox, if they're gonna keep age verification, which they absolutely shouldn't, but if they do keep it, they really have to fix this update and make it somewhat usable and somewhat better than what they have, because if not, they should just ban Roblox in the US and in Canada. I completely agree with that. Because if they can't find a sufficient way to actually stop PDFs from actually talking to kids, then they shouldn't just have a platform to have kids on it in the first place. And this is a little pet peeve of mine, but I hate when CEOs are like reading something while replying to something, you know what I mean? I just hate that. But this next thing in the video that David Baszucki responds to everything to is absolutely crazy that you won't want to miss because it actually will explode your mind.
And we'll be sharing this update in our developer forums with more specifics when ready. We're really excited for what this change means to your digital safety, and once again, thankful to all of you in our community for supporting us and engaging with us as we work constantly to improve our platform and your experience on it.
Well, you really aren't improving the platform or improving my experience on Roblox, because it has absolutely been terrible. Because this update has not only made it so I can't contact most of my friends, because it's gotten most of their ages wrong and they can't appeal it, or my friends just stop playing Roblox because they can't communicate with anyone, which just makes it boring to play in the first place. A better update would be, why don't they just add more moderation on Roblox instead of just making it so you can't contact anyone that's older than you or younger than you? Like, do what YouTube does. YouTube makes it so you can't say Discord or any other social media that you can contact someone through, which will stop the PDF problem. And also, I don't know why he's very excited about this, because no one else is excited about this in the community. Everyone else hates it. Everyone else thinks that you are a terrible CEO. In fact, I do. Everyone in this community thinks you're a terrible CEO. No one likes you because of this, and the fact that you also wanted to add dating to Roblox, especially after this PDF problem was a thing. I honestly think that David Baszucki should step down from Roblox because he's doing a terrible job at being the CEO of Roblox. But also, if you like this video right here, press the join button down below to help the channel and continue the channel's growth. And if you like this video, watch this video right here, watch this video right here. What are you doing? Watch this video right here. Help me right now. Watch this video.